Australians are eating record amounts of takeaway food.
Americans are not winning their battle against obesity.
2 new studies have found a link between ultra-processed foods and the risk of cardiovascular disease.
From all around the world, fast and ultra-processed food has become a staple in many people's diets. From the comfort binge to the Friday night dinner with the family, Ben & Jerry's and McDonald's have become household names. So much so that ultra-processed food makes up 40% of Australians' diets, and fast food is being consumed multiple times per week, with an even larger percentage occurring in the US and the UK. So despite the campaigning and advertising promoting healthy eating, why are people consuming more unhealthy food than ever before? And how do these foods truly affect us? Well, for the next 7 days, I'm going to consume an extreme diet of exclusively fast and highly processed foods with the goal of exploring how these foods affect our physical, mental, and financial health, and debunk 3 shocking fast food myths. Final healthy dinner before the disgusting amount of fast food I'm going to be eating this week. I'm going to be savouring every morsel of nutrients in this dinner. Now, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the science of what's actually happening to my body, so I bought a glucose monitor. This will sit in my arm for the entire week and capture my blood sugar data, so at the end of the challenge, I'll be able to see exactly how these foods affected my body. All right, I think it's time to put it in. Check out that needle. Woo. Oh, that was perfectly fine. Let's go get some breakfast. Could I please grab a McMighty McMuffin, please? Thank you. Cheers. Doesn't look that great, but oh man, it smells so good. Let's give this a crack. Oh my god, that is the most delicious thing I've put in my mouth. Although I've got massive indigestion. But why is it so delicious? For many decades, companies have been exploring, experimenting, and studying people and food to create products that reach what is known as the bliss point, or the equilibrium of sugar, salt, and fat, that when consumed, targets our brain's dopamine receptors, or the reward pathway, and makes us feel finger-licking good. These foods have the ability to completely change our brain's chemistry to crave more of the same, but generally, these products are quite bad for us. But what about the healthier-looking fast food items? Which brings us to myth number 1. Fast food salads are a healthy alternative. This is a crispy chicken Caesar salad from McDonald's, and it has 600 calories for the entire thing. That is more than a Big Mac burger or a triple cheeseburger. And look at this, there's barely anything in there. There's even less now. And it's also $10, so for what you get and how much it would fill you up, it's incredibly expensive. Sure, you're eating vegetables, but by no means is this a... Oh, God, why do I keep doing that? But by no means is this a lighter or healthier alternative in terms of caloric intake. That's incredibly disappointing. Now, as I walked up the yellow brick road to explore the ultra-processed food, entered the pearly gates of food heaven, I truly felt like a kid in a candy store. I've literally never explored any of these frozen sections of food because they generally contain a lot of really unhealthy processed foods. Now, these products have generally gone through multiple manufacturing processes and contain many added chemicals and additives. These include soft drinks, chocolate, and lollies, and brings me to myth number 2, which is all ultra-processed food is unhealthy. Now, this myth isn't entirely true because ultra-processed foods also include muesli bars, breads, and yogurts, and there are healthy grains in bars, fiber in bread, and bacteria in yogurt, which are all an important part of a healthy diet. So while consuming these products aren't necessarily extremely bad for your health, it's generally better to find products that contain less chemicals and additives. It's actually crazy to see how many everyday products that I eat have so many added ingredients. And it's worrying because these foods make up almost 50% of our diets. And a study led out of an Australian university found a very strong link between those who eat large amounts of ultra-processed foods and high rates of obesity and other diseases. So a good way to spot these highly processed foods is by looking at the ingredients list, and if there are a heap of sciencey looking words on there, it's most likely highly processed. Alrighty. Just got back from the shops, and this is what I got. This is a huge amount of junk food, but I wanted to make some comparisons for you. In one serving of sugary cereal, there is around 14 grams or 3 teaspoons of sugar. In one serving of ice cream, there is 19 grams or 4 teaspoons of sugar. And one serving of Coca-Cola has 29 grams or 6 teaspoons of sugar. That is a lot of sugar to be consuming for not that much food. And I'm eating all of these foods all of the time this week. Oh, why do I do this to myself? So I've always wanted to try this, so we're going to channel our inner Matt Stoney and try and eat this cheeseburger in under, what, 20 seconds?
No way.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
All right, let's give it.
All right, hang on. If I succeed, you have to smash that subscribe button, and if I don't, 3, 2, 2, 1, go.
Oh, pickles, yeah. Yeah, pickles! Oh, indigestion. Done.
Damn it!
Yes! One is.
The entire burger is here. But please, to help the heartburn, hit that subscribe button. I'm never doing that again. However, the fun did not last very long. Oh, my stomach hurts. This is definitely starting to take a toll, and it's only day 3. Take me back to when I was doing that biohacking video. Oh, I felt so much better then. And the next few days only got worse. Hey, I've got an interview in 30 minutes, and I have just inhaled a massive KFC meal, and I feel like I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh, I've just had the worst sleep of my life. My stomach was just killing me all night. Couldn't sleep. Every single morning for the last few days, I've just woken up with this cloud over my eyes and just no motivation to wake up.
Oh, hi there. It's day 6, and I thought I'd give you an update from the toilet and the bathroom because it's the one place in the house that I've spent basically no time in. Sorry if this is too much information, but there is absolutely no fiber in this diet, and I literally just don't go to the toilet anymore. I am definitely gonna get hemorrhoids after this. Not only did it ruin me on one end, but it also ruined me on the other. My heartburn got so bad I had to start taking proper reflux medication to manage it. I haven't needed to use this product properly for a couple of years, and literally after a few days of just eating really unhealthy food, I had to go back to this. These are strong drugs. You don't want to take this stuff if you don't have to. Weirdly, my gums started to bleed, my mood absolutely plummeted, and I felt constantly hungover. And I started to get pimples. I have not had pimples in many, many months. And now I'm getting them on my face. This diet's destroying me. Oh, thank this week is done. Oh my god. I've never not wanted to eat junk food so badly in my life. Hi, could I please order a medium Whopper meal, please? Oh, there is no way I can continue doing this diet. So, before I dig into this final meal and debunk the final myth, the biggest thing that I've learned from this experience is that we have the power to choose to be healthy, and that is incredibly empowering. With just a little bit of effort, we can actively choose to incorporate healthier foods and activities that just make us feel so much better. But life is about balance and happiness, right? So if a McDonald's burger makes you happy, then fit it into your diet. Just follow it up with some fresh fruits and veggies and some exercise the next few days. All right, let's look at the stats. So as you can see, the major standouts were fat and sodium consumption, which was off the charts compared to a normal week of healthy eating, and explains why I felt so terrible every day. The glucose monitor did pick up the spikes and dips that I experienced before and after a meal. However, it never went outside the safe zone, which suggests my body can regulate itself quite well. And finally, we can debunk myth number 3. Fast and ultra-processed food is cheaper than healthy food. Well, I would normally spend around $70 to $80 per week on a healthy diet, which covers food for every meal. And this week, in total, I spent $152.37 on food alone. So I think this myth has definitely been debunked. In the next episode, I'm going to be exploring the exact opposite of this extreme diet, so stay tuned for that. Check out more videos you might like here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Finally.